I know you've always been ready. Let's go now na news, alafu mapenzini ifuate, mamilioni ije. Hizi hapa ndo zipo kwenye headline saizi. Let's go now.
99.0 FM. This is Hero News.
That's right, this is Hero News. My name is Koyo. These are some of the stories we have on the program today. Big bail for big fish. Nakuru County budget is finally here. Nakuru County MCA charge and finally 100 million for medicine in Nakuru. This and much more. My name is Koyo. This is Hero Radio News. From this very second to the very end, stick with me. Treasury Cabinet Secretary Henry Rotich and PS Kamau Tuge were ordered to deposit Kenya shillings 15 million cash bail each to secure their release after denying multiple charges relating to the multi-billion shilling scandal in the construction of Amor and Kimore dams. Mr. Rotich and Dr. Tuge, together with PS Susan Koech of the Ministry of East African Community, denied charges of conspiracy to commit an economic crime, improperly conferring a benefit, abuse of office, committing an offense of financial misconduct, engaging in a project without proper planning, and failing to comply with rules and regulation relating to the management of public offices. The officers, so far so good, have been suspended, even though the State House remain mum for the second day on who will replace them as their case begin. Let's come back to Nakuru. Nakuru County Assembly has adopted the Kenya shillings 21.3 million budget for the 2019-2020 financial year. The development expenditure has been allocated Kenya shillings 10.5 billion, 49% of the total budget. The devolved unit spent less than 10% of its annual development budget in the first 9 months of the 2018-2019 financial year. The shocking statistics by the Controller of Budget Office revealed that Nakuru County spent Kenya shillings 751.5 million of its development budget of 8 billion. This poor ratings slowed down economic development in a county that has been suffering from increased population and unemployment. Of course, that is a very big revelation right there. And still in Nakuru County has distributed assorted medical supplies worth Kenya shillings 100 million in an effort to provide equal healthcare services to more than 2.3 million residents in the region. The medicines will be distributed to 12 sub-county hospitals. While flagging off the consignment, Nakuru Deputy Governor Eric Korir said that the county executive is committed to working with the health department to provide best healthcare services to the fast-growing population. The Deputy Governor said that the county has identified Kenya Medical Supplies Authority, also known as KEMSA, as an ideal partner in developing and enhancing cooperation in the supply of medicine. And still in Nakuru, a Nakuru ward representative has been charged in court for causing public disturbance following a scuffle over management of a public toilet within Nakuru town. Biashara MCA Peter Njoroge alias Wanya Gudhie, who appeared before Principal Magistrate Lydian Arika, was charged alongside 10 other people with forcefully taking over the management of a public toilet at Mashambani stage within Nakuru town. According to prosecution, the MCA, while in the company of 10 other suspects, evicted one Mr. John Mwai Gitonga, who was at the cash office on June 13 before taking over its management. The suspects rather denied all the charges and were released on Kenya shillings 20,000 bond each. And still in Nakuru, we move to Elbagon. A man on Tuesday attacked and stabbed to death a woman in Elbagon town, Nakuru County, following a scuffle. While confirming the incident, Molo Sub-County Police Commander Isaac Odumbe said that Benson Chege Mwangi, 32, was found lying in a pool of blood outside Ebenezer Butchery in Elbagon on Tuesday night. He succumbed to the injuries on arrival at Elbagon Sub-County Hospital. Enough from Nakuru, let's go to Kisumu now. Kisumu Luangni Beach food kiosk were demolished on Tuesday night, bringing to an end the decade-old population joint for visitors and residents. Kenya Railways bulldozers moved in to clear the land to pave way for expansion of the Kisumu port ahead of its planned commissioning in August. However, the government will spend a total of 2.5 billion on the upgrade in a grand economic revival plan for the region. Of course, that's a very good strategy. We take a short breather right now. International news is up in a few seconds. Thank you so much for actually keeping it news on Hero Radio right now. We move to Britain now. Boris Johnson will begin the process of conforming his government later after he succeeds Theresa May as Prime Minister. The new conservative leader starts work this week following an audience with Queen of Buckingham Palace. After entering Downing Street, he is actually expected to announce a clash of senior cabinet posts, including Chancellor of the Exchequer and Home Secretary. Sources close to Mr. Johnson says his top team will actually reflect modern Britain. He is actually also expected to use the opportunity to increase the number of women in full cabinet positions and boost the representation of ethnic minorities. Mr. Johnson won a decisive victory over Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt in a ballot of Tory members gaining a total of 66.4% total share of the vote. We take a short break. Sports news is in a few seconds. Nice. Of course, we move to Stamford Bridge. Callum Hudson-Odoi has agreed a 5-year deal worth more than £100,000 a week to stay at Chelsea. The England winger 18 handed in a transfer request in January after Chelsea rejected a £35 million bid from Bayern Munich, but he is set to sign a new contract before the start of the season. The youngster is understood to have been encouraged by positive words from the new manager Frank Lampard, who actually wants Hudson-Odoi to stay at Stamford Bridge. That is all we had for you on the program today. Of course, we actually keep following on some of these stories. We'll keep you posted in our subsequent bulletins. My name is Koyo. Stay blessed.
For more information, log on to hero.co.ke.